Hello my hunties, we're back and better than ever. So like I haven't done a video in like a good 2-3 years, I think 2, and I was gonna do one tomorrow, just cleaning this mess of a room, so don't mind this, but I'm going out tonight. I'm gonna go drinking to one of my favorite bars, so I was like, might as well film my makeup routine. I always do something light, like it has to be like a big event or like something special for me to do like full face, but we'll see how I'm feeling tonight, if I feel like doing a full face or if I even have time to do a full face. So this might be late because I'm supposed to be leaving in like 30 minutes, but we'll give it a go. And most of this will probably be voiceover since I'm watching Jeffree Star right now. So yeah, so let's get into this routine. I don't know what I was gonna say real quick. I haven't done my makeup in a minute, so yeah. Essentia all the way, every day. Only water that you see me drinking. So we're about to get started. Glasses come off, headband go on, and someone decides to interrupt me. Rude. Now we can finally actually get into it, and I'm going in with my Clinique Clarifying Lotion number 2. I love this just to clear out my skin. It works so well, and I use it too because it's the dry combination skin and my face dry. And now I need to, clean up the brows because they was looking a little rough. So I don't like plucking, it's too much work, so I take a razor and I go through it and I just clean up the areas, and then I go back in with a tweezer for any places that I missed. But yeah, tweezing everything is just way too much work. And now for my favorite part in the whole world, my brows. My brows are just oh so important to me. If I don't feel like doing my makeup, I will only do my brows. And I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in a medium brown. I kind of like to do my brows thick and dark because, that's the best way for me. I think it looks best on my face because I always do my makeup pretty light, so I just like a dramatic brow. But yeah. So we get those brows looking nice and fresh and on fleek with that curve, with that arch. Baby, work. You look fabulous.
One more thing is the blush. Benefit, really cute. $29. Do you need this? You do not need this blush. There are a million dupes, but it is cute. I like.
Now that we officially filled in the brows, let's take a quick jewel break and get into concealing. So for my concealer, I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, which is medium 2. And I also use the shade in Light Contour. This is the cream one, and I use the shade Biscuit. I don't know what that says, but yeah. And we just conceal those babies so they're looking sharp as hell and fresh to death. And once I'm done, I go in with the Milk Kush Clear Brow Gel. And to be honest, I only bought this because it was made from cannabis, but I actually love it. And now we got the brows looking fresh. You look cute, ma. Gotta do a little mini dance because nothing has gone wrong yet. And let's go in with my 2 favorite palettes. We're starting with Modern Renaissance in the colors Golden Archie and Burnt Orange. We just go blend, 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 blend to it kill us. And this is why I hate doing my eyeshadow, because I don't got the patience to be blending, and I usually just go by what I want to do. So if I mess up, it is all going downhill because I will literally take off all my makeup, have a mental breakdown, and not want to go out. Water break. Meow meow. So let's think. what are we doing next? Where is this going? What should we do? And we're using the color Real Gar. It is a really darkish, but I want to say it's a bright orange, but it's on the dark side of orange. I like it. It reminds me of a sunset. I like sunsets. It's a pretty color. I'm a pretty girl. Let's put it on my face. Chill break. I'm addicted to my jaw. I'm sorry. It's just who I am. And I make weird faces because I be confused. It's just who I am. So now what we gonna do? What you gonna do, Carmen? What you gonna do? I'm confused. Oh, we switching palettes. So we went in with the color Eden from the Prism palette from Anastasia. These are my two favorite palettes. Like, these are the only palettes I use. And we went with Vermeer and the Modern Renaissance palette. I had to look back. I wasn't sure. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little late with the colors right now while I'm showing you guys, but those are the colors I'm using. I'm not going back. And I just used the Venetine Red. It has like this, it's like this wine color red, but it has sparkles in it. So pretty. It just adds like a pop of color, and red is one of my favorite colors, so it's a good pop of color. So now we got both eyes looking semi-similar, because you know your eyes are never gonna look the same. And what's next? What's next? Foundation. And I never really use foundation, and I still don't, only on certain occasions, like once in a blue moon. But I use the Makeup Forever foundation, and it's this stick foundation in the color 153, which equals Y405. It's a pretty light tan color, so it's like tan, but on the lighter side of tan. Because, you know, I'm still Latina, so I got color to me, but I ain't that dark and I ain't that light. So we gonna blend that in. We gonna mix it all in. I like this foundation actually. It's a stick foundation and it works pretty well. And I believe it was pretty cheap. I got this a while back, so I don't remember the price, but since I don't use foundation all the time, but it was pretty cheap. I got it at Sephora, where I get almost all of my makeup pretty much, because Sephora's the bomb.com. Duh. I've never used Ulta because I don't have one in my area. Well, I do, but it's like too far for me to go to when I got a Sephora close by. So yeah. So we're just going back. We're making sure that our eyeshadow is on point, not getting too close to the brows, because the brows its own special show. Like, they doing their own thing. They the star of the show. Water break. Chill break. So now, what we gonna do? We gonna back into the eyeshadow and do a corner, because I love to do like a corner thing, and I use the color Pyramid from the Prism palette because it's like this 24 karat gold color, and I feel like that always looks so cute in the inner corner. I always love to do those sparkly colors in there. It's kind of like a metallic gold color, and it just looks so cute. Or I use other types of metallics in my inner corner, but if I do my eyeshadow, I always do it inner corner color because it just makes it looks nice. And now for my under eye color, I went into the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and I used Love Letter because it's more of a pinker red, so it'll go with the red that I used on top. So I'm just going to use that as a little liner for under my eye for before I put on my mascara. And once I do that, we going in for mascara. So for my mascara, I use two different ones. For my top lashes, I use a Marc Jacobs color, and it's Velvet Noir Major Volume. I love this mascara. It makes my eyelashes look so full. And for the bottom, I use a Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara, just because they have different wands, and I feel like the Clinique wand is easier to get for my bottom lashes, and the Marc Jacob ones is, the wand is too thick, and the mascara always ends up getting on my bottom lashes, like on my skin, and nobody wants that after you just finished your makeup, right, ladies? So I use two different ones. So now that we finished all that, we got our eyeshadow, we got our mascara done, we're all Gucci. We are now going to go for some contour. But let me just, what am I doing? Why am I still going? Always gotta be perfectionist. Water break! So, for my contour, I use Anastasia. Oh, I guess I put powder. Oh, I don't usually use powder. I guess today I wanted to use powder. I did not remember doing this. I'm not usually a powder type of girl. I feel like it dries out my skin given I already have dry skin, but contour is what I usually do. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in Rich Amber. I used to use the a cream contour, and I just didn't like it. It took too long to blend out, and this one's a lot easier to decrease. Like, if I want to just do lightly, I can just blend it out easier. But yeah, I use two different brushes for my contour, so it can be easier to take off more product and then obviously contour my nose, because you know, who don't contour their nose? Shoot, if you don't contour your nose, you a different breed. But now let's get into highlight. For my highlight, I use Becca, because Becca's that bitch. And you know, if you don't have a highlighter from Becca, go get one. Go to Sephora or your nearest Ulta or whatever and get some Becca. I use the Prosecco Pop because I love me some Prosecco. Champagne's the shit. And I'm all done. I would usually be putting on some setting spray, but I'll explain it in the next bit. But this is the finished look. Look at this bad bitch. I don't know what I was saying right there because I cut off the audio, but look at that beat face. Ain't she cute? She ready to get all the men in the bar. Period, poo. So little did I forget, I actually don't have any setting spray left. My Urban Decay's all ran out, which is annoying, but this is the finished look. Well, no, we're gonna put on lipstick. What am I talking about? So, what are we gonna go for? Let's see. What do I want to wear? I think I want something light. That's pretty. Maybe this. Velvet Teddy. Oh my god, this is a Christmas gift. Fire. It's Velvet Teddy from MAC, but I don't wear a lot of MAC because it's not cruelty free. What is going on with me, bro? So yeah, let's put this on. I forgot to put on a lip liner, but it's okay because it's still cute. I like it. Maybe we should put a little bit on. Let's see if it works. I personally have really dry lips, so I still need to put a little bit of like Aquaphor on that bitch. And my mom's about to come in here talking about we leaving. I'm coming, I'm ready. You said wear a scarf?
Yeah, it's really, really cold out.
Okay. Okay, people. This is the final look. Well, this is the final makeup look. And then this is my outfit. Well, I put on these earrings that I got from Forever, which I love. So these are the earrings. And then this is the thing. And I put some high boots with it, but I'll put some pictures at the end to show that. And peace out. I'm about to go clubbing. currently 3 in the morning. So I just want to show you the full fit because I couldn't before when I actually got finished because my mom was just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. So this is the full fit. Simple but cute. It's like this. I don't know, it's been a shirt. It's like knitted type. Yay. Which it shows my boobies off. Leather jacket. Jeans. And boots. Then I always like add accessories like my earrings and my rings and all that extra stuff. This was fun. Bringing you along on my drunken nights out with my get ready. And to be honest, I never do makeup like this to go out because it's just too much work. I just put a simple, I could do everything I did except without foundation and eye makeup because I don't really need foundation on my skin. My skin is pretty clear. And then eyeshadow is just so much work. But since we're doing a get ready together, I said I'm gonna do it. But I'm about to get myself some vodka. That's all. And I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow to clean my room. So you guys get to see like a little room tour. So don't mind that back there. We're gonna switch. Bye my crazies. Love you. It's the OG Crazy Carm. Signing out.